The Presidential Enabling Business Environment Council has restated its commitment to removing bureaucratic and legislative obstacles that hinder business growth in Nigeria. Speaking at the Lagos venue of its nationwide tour to drive ease of doing business in Nigeria, Director General of the Council, Zara Mustafa Audu, says the tour is focused on improving public perception and boosting investor confidence through ongoing strategic reforms.
I want you to tell us at the state level what is not quite working as well as what is working. I also want you to tell us at the federal level what we can do better. I want you to look at PEBEC and tell us what we are not doing right? So today is a day for us to critically look at the business climate, especially as it affects you in Lagos, and tell us what we can do better.
The first session, which is the technical workshop, then begins with a report highlighting the subnational ease of doing business framework.
This mandate is dual-fold because it's one thing to improve the ease of doing business in Nigeria through reforms, and it's another thing to put the word out there that this is what is happening. Also encourage the state governments to domesticate key ease of doing business legislations, such as the Business Facilitation Act, which is at the federal level, so the state can replicate same by looking at all the laws that are available in the state. Over time, you see things change.
For the Lagos State government, led by Commissioner for Commerce, Cooperatives, Trade and Investment, the framework highlights with the state government's reforms to ensuring an enabling business environment being the commercial nerve center of the country.
Lagos State's response to SABA has been robust. It has been ambitious, and it has been fully aligned with the state's long-term strategic plans. Through these instruments, Lagos is charting a new path for inclusive industrialization, digital transformation, equitable prosperity, and the environmental resilience.
Inflation rises. These rates too would have to go up. That's what a lot of people do not want to agree with. But what we are doing now to make people comfortable is to actually show the relationship between our rates and building costs. So people do not think these rates are just arbitrary.
The private sector, which was then the bane of the second session, believed that there are still some bottlenecks that need to be addressed.
It's going to be a revolutionary project because it's going to transform a lot of our land administration product. The time it takes to process a document is going to be reduced drastically, and then we're going to have a lot of transparency.
To have any interface with any of our officials in any of our offices. You can do it yourself, and so far a lot of people do not take advantage of this ease of doing their business without having to interface with any of our officials or going all the way to any of our offices.
Holding in all the 36 states and the FCT, the goal for PEBEC through this nationwide tour is clear: creating a more inclusive business environment, attracting investment, and driving economic growth in Nigeria. All this is in line with the renewed hope agenda of the President Bola Tinubu administration. Omoumi Okewu, LTV News.